Is your church always starting fresh? New vision, new strategy, new slogans, new staff, again and again. It just feels exciting in the moment, but eventually it wears everybody down. Today, we're going to dive into why some churches seem like they're living in a perpetual state of reset and how to finally break free. So if you're serious about building lasting momentum, today's episode is for you. Hi there, my name is Todd Rhoades. I'm one of the co-founders over here at chemistrystaffing.com, and I'm your host right here on the Healthy Church Staff podcast that you're listening to right this moment. All right, you ever feel like your church is kind of just always starting over? Like with the new vision, the new strategy, the new staff member, the new campaign, and then 6 months later, it's just something else that's new. It's another reset. You're not alone, because the truth is constant reinvention can feel like momentum, at least when it starts, but it often signals some deeper instability. So today we're going to talk about why some churches live in reset mode and how to break the cycle. Okay, why do churches live in reset mode? Sometimes reset is easier than repair. It's easier just to rebrand than resolve. When something isn't working, leaders often will launch a new initiative or rewrite the vision or swap out the staff or restructure the org chart. But if the real issue is cultural or relational, a new coat of paint just is not going to fix the foundation. So reinvention feels like action, but it actually can delay the real work that needs to be done. Vision fatigue also is very real. Staff and volunteers a lot of times can get whiplash from all the constant change. Every new direction just feels like maybe at least the promise comes with the promise that, hey, this time it's going to be different. But really, it feels like it's just a new flavor of the month. And didn't we just do that last year? People will lose trust on your team, not just leaders, but everyone. But the idea of long-term vision needs to be a part of the conversation as well. Eventually, if you just keep restarting and re-rigging everything, eventually cynicism is going to replace the buy-in that you'd hope to get with each new restart, and even good ideas are going to start to fall flat. All right, so Todd, how in the world do we build momentum that sticks? Sometimes, and this might seem counterintuitive, sometimes you just need to go a little bit slower if you want to go a little bit further. So you need to go slow to go far. Momentum isn't built on speed, it's built on consistency. And sometimes, man, you got to do the work. And sometimes that work is boring work. This is boring work, right? Maybe you need to re-clarify your values or build systems that reinforce those values or deal with that internal dysfunction. That's not boring, but it's not exciting work. Maybe you need to empower leaders to stay where they are and to grow where they are. But the bottom line here is, man, you've got to resist the urge to start over every time it gets hard. Lasting fruit takes time, and it takes trust, and it takes tenacity. All right, so here's the final thought. Here's the bottom line for today. If you always feel like you're starting over, it might be time to stop looking for a new idea and start building a deeper root system. I'd love to hear from you. What's one reset your church has done, maybe, I don't know, in the past year that just didn't stick? And then what did you do about it? Did you keep going? Did you quit and start something else new? I'd love to hear. Reach out to me, podcast at chemistrystaffing.com. Well, I hope that was helpful for you today, particularly if you're one of those churches that likes to start a lot of new things, like all the time. All right, and if there's any way that I can help you or serve your church, particularly in the area of building healthy staff teams, maybe it's hiring, maybe it's letting some people go, maybe it's just having somebody to talk to about what's going on with your staff and your team, I'm here to help you. Reach out to me, podcast at chemistrystaffing.com. All right, that's it for today. I hope you join me right back here again tomorrow on the Healthy Church Staff Podcast. Have a great day.